Hello traders, Trying to StockBookie.com. Today we're looking at the USO, the UUP, the GLD, the Jnug, the Gdxj, and the TLT. We follow the daily, weekly, monthly time frames. We use technical analysis here at StockBookie.com. So let's get right to the USO on the daily chart. 31 million on the day. Volume was light, nothing special, but we did close below this area. So in this big red bar. So I'm thinking we talked about 926, and we've been talking about 899. So that's where it looks like it could possibly be going to. Again, grandma does not need higher oil prices. I'm still think we come in the double bottom, 819 area, but one step at a time. $9 first. We'll see how it sets up. Next area will be 875. And then there might be a little gap here, not a true gap fill, but a little gap here, some action. But next big pivot, 819, guys. So beware of this one. Slowly it was grinding today, nothing big. Look at the intraday, guys. Nothing. Just a grind job. So someone had it pegged to the 20 MA, and that's what it pretty much held on to all day. But 6 cents down, or 5 cents down on the day. So USO, no great shakes, looking weak. Let's see if this thing retraces or if it continues lowers, guys. You get bars like this, little consolidation, another bar. I'm expecting lower prices, guys. Less some news comes out. That's the only thing that will make this one go up. The UUP, another bounce up, guys. Did the same thing over here. Sideways consolidation, bounces it up, a couple days up, right back down, consolidation, goes down, pops it right up, right back into this area again. Dollar up is sending oil a little bit in the tailspin, but also dollar up is going to be sending gold down as well. So gold's going down too. So got to keep an eye on the gold trade, guys. I might just end up getting out of my trade, but we're going to see what happens in the next couple of days. Still a bearish pattern down here, but now we're getting some choppy action, some gap ups, gap downs, gap down, move it up, stuff like that. So keep an eye on the dollar, guys. Still bearish. Right now we're back above the 20, starting to make a little bit of a march. Still have the big trend line up in here, so that's what we're really watching, and some gaps to fill on the way up. 50 MA, 200 MA, a lot of stuff going on up here, as well as a lot of stuff going on down here. So let's wait for pattern and see what happens with the UUP. Let's go to the GLD. Like I said, dollar up, oil down, or oil's usually down, but sometimes it's been disconnected. But gold down. This too, we had the Fed lip service. That's why this thing got crushed. Dollar up today. Gold held up pretty good. We're still above the 200 MA. I would rather be above all the MAs, but hey, if this is what it's going to give us, right now we look like we're trending down. We talked about this gap fill. You have another one down here with the trend line. The big area for me, guys, if this line cracks right here, then we'll see how this thing goes. I might just cut the gold and then rebuy back somewhere down in here. That's a big trend line. If that breaks down, that might be a trend line breakdown. So that could lead us to a lot lower prices. So we'll see how it reacts, even on the 200 MA here, and then we'll take it one day at a time on the GLD. Right now, though, nothing wrong. We're in from the 110.50 area, so we have plenty on this trade. But you know what? I might as well, $10 on the trade. See you later. On to the next one, guys. Take that capital, put it somewhere else. So we'll have to see what happens tomorrow. See if we get a little bit up. But this thing's really been chopping around. If it comes right back down, it could break down, and then I'd rather be out of it, rebuy back at it 110, or start nibbling long 110, 105, maybe 100, and then go from there. So if it goes down, that's the GLD. Let's look at the Jnug. Jnug, not too bad. Just a flat day. what can I say? Yeah, it really didn't do anything, guys. Back below the 20 MA, which I don't like, but this is the Jnug. Still sideways consolidation. Still telling me higher prices. We talked about, if you bought it down here, bought it down there, and this thing spikes up to the 20, almost 22, you got to take something off the table. That's what people did, brought it right back down. Let's see what happens. But that's the Fed too. The Fed brought it down too. So let's go to the Gdxj though. Gdxj. And the Gdxj, guys, right on top of that 20 MA. So right, actually a little bit above it. So still okay. I don't like this big breakdown bar though. Remember, we went from $31 It's almost 35. That's a $4 move. You'd think some profit takers come in, but the dollar went up. This came down. That's pretty much the scenario for this one. So let's see if it could go grind its way back, guys. Then I think we could still get up into the 37 area, and then possibly up into these trend lines, and also the 38.54 area. So again, nothing wrong with this one. As long as it holds this line down here, this is the key area. One of the key areas, I should say. As long as it holds that, but if it starts cracking these lows here, then this thing could possibly be leading, heading for lower prices. So keep an eye on this one. This is a big trend line with the double bottom as well. And let's see what this thing does in the next week, or maybe even tomorrow. It gives us a signal on the weekly. So let's keep an eye on the Gdxj. Let's go into the TLT. And volume, guys, pretty light across the board. So on a lot of these stocks, or ETFs, or whatever you want to say. The TLT, though, guys, popped it right above, or above all the MAs, right on that trend line, chopping around now. Let's see if we go sideways. We go sideways action, let the 20 MA curl into price, and then pop. This thing could pop to, you know, you're looking at, yeah, you got the big gap fill right here around 130.13. Then you got the high pivot with the gap fill around 132.16. But ultimately, you have these high pivots up in this area here, 134. And then 138.77. So right in that area, that's what you're going to be looking at if this thing's going to continue up. You do have a nice trend line breakout. If this does continue up, confirm, start rolling, easily to gap fill, and then we'll reevaluate it as this thing works its way up. Right now, though, right on top here, guys, not a bad gap up. Now we're just going sideways like everything else. See if the 20 MA curls into price and shoots this thing up. So right now, nothing wrong with the TLT. Nothing wrong with anything, guys, right now. As long as the light volume prevails, everything rolling, except for the USO, of course. But in my opinion, grandma needs lower prices, so that's what's going to happen, guys. I mean, the consumer has to have money to spend and go out and do stuff. So that's one of the things that everybody spends their money on is gas. Gas cannot go up. And if it does, she's going to fight to keep it lower, let me tell you. So, and that's exactly what's going on here. So watch for that stuff, and then, and trade smart, guys. All right, well, if you like these videos, go to StockBookie.com, sign up for the free membership, and you'll get all these videos. You'll get the live streaming sessions, some trade ideas, and some fun, guys. We're just here to try to make some money in the markets, and for me and you. So, all right, thank you so much for following my videos and watching them and commenting on them, and thanks for stopping by, guys. I really do appreciate it. That's why I make them every day for you. Hopefully I'm helping some traders out there, because that's what I'm really trying to do. So thank you for watching. God bless. See you on the charts.